the bullet, and I think that the thing is that a lot of us trans people, we just kind of like are in survival mode, and we're not dealing with the issues, and so all of that stuff kind of gets bottled up in you, and then eventually it's going to come out in some way. So I say all of that to say that through my therapy and my spiritual growth, I've been doing a lot of stuff with science of mind, you know, with the whole thing about the law of attraction and how what we think attracts, the way we think it attracts certain things to our lives, and that we have the power to create the lives that we want. So in my journey, all of these things that I've learned, what I've tried to do is I've tried to share it. And not only through my book, because I talk a lot about those things in my book, but through going out and speaking with the Yes Institute and advocating for the LGBT community and just sharing my story. Because I think we all can inspire one another. We all can touch each other's lives. And when I talk to other trans people, sometimes it's just meeting a trans girl somewhere and we just start talking, and I'm like, oh my God, you go through that too, or you feel like that too? And I realized the importance of talking and communicating and us, you know, coming together and really having the conversation. So.
Exactly. Well, speaking of that, I've noticed that a lot of transgender individuals also suffer from arachnophobia. They also suffer from OCD, anxiety, and I truly believe that it's part of the energy that we have within. It's like a special energy that creates all these issues. Because I've seen and heard of many individuals that suffer from the same conditions that are trans. It's an amazing thing.
Well, it is. And I think, too, it's a lot of, because a lot of us, we were traumatized growing up, and, you know, you're dealing with a lot of bullying, and my thing is, it's so funny, I was telling my therapist the other day, I can sit on TV or be on the radio with you two talking in front of thousands or millions of people, and as long as I know in my mind I'm in a safe forum or I'm in a safe platform, a safe space for me to share my story, I'm fine. For me to pull up to a mall and get out and walk through the mall can be a challenging thing for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I live my life and I do what I need to do, and I'm very active in the community, but I'm just being real about my fears. If I were to go to, like, let's say, one of the big malls here in South Florida, I'd probably sit in my car for about a half an hour just trying to get myself to get out and go, because it's the fear of the unknown. How are people going to react to me? You know, am I going to have to deal with any sort of adversity? Because unfortunately, a lot of us girls have dealt with violence. I mean, I've been beaten up a few times in my life. So, you know, we have those things that we deal with. But again, we need to, instead of being victims, be victorious. And that's what I'm trying to do with my life. I'm making a choice to be victorious. And every day it's a challenge for me, but I'm determined to do it.
Right, exactly. And that's the way it should be. So, what inspires you, and what message do you have for our trans brothers and sisters in the community?
Well, first of all, I'm inspired by the trans people that have come before us, because I know that they have a harder road, and that we stand on the shoulders of those people, the ones that have come and gone. And I know that you two and myself and other trans adults, we are paving the way for the generations of trans people that are going to come behind us. And I just want to tell all my trans brothers and sisters to, you know, hold your head up high and know that we are truly special individuals that, the fact that we have, the duality, that two-spirit energy, that makes us special. Despite what society may think, it makes us special, and know that inside, and know that you're here for a divine purpose.
Exactly. And we all have a mission. And that's why Transition Radio was born, to try to allow people to see this and to let our brothers and sisters' voices be heard, and so that we can unite and feel that we're many, we're strong. So, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I'm such a crybaby baby at times, but I just get so passionate and emotional about our journey and the work that we're doing. So.
Well, we have somebody in the chat room that just said, my heart goes out to her, meaning you, Rajee, and that they love your positive, comforting messages.
Oh, thank you so much. It's people like, yourself that send me messages of encouragement that help me to continue going forward. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Rajee, tell the listeners how they can reach you and how they can purchase your book, Beyond Face Value.
Okay, well, Beyond Face Value is on iUniverse.com, it's on Amazon.com, it's available on Kindle, it's on all of the worldwide online book retailers. So, you can pretty much go to any book retailer site and find it. And as far as getting a hold of me, I'm on Facebook, Rajee, R-A-J-E-E. If you type that in, I'll probably pop up right away. So you can send me a message on Facebook. Also, I have a YouTube channel, and it's also under Rajee, R-A-J-E-E. Rajee Narinesingh. But if you put the Rajee in, I'll probably pop up. You should be able to find me.
Thank you so much, Rajee, for being on the show. We're definitely going to have you live on the TV show here in our studio, probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks. Definitely be contacting you to be on the TV show. We appreciate you being on the radio show and sharing your message and your story.
And it's a pleasure to have a friend like you, sweetie.
Definitely. Jandy Rainbow wrote this track that I'm about to share.